but I'll send one joke and you can make a determination. So he said, remember the joke he did about Dahmer, where he essentially reads the UPI wire copy of the Jeffrey Dahmer trial, and it's so I mean, it could not be grimmer. It's like Hieronymus Bosch sort of, and he disemboweled the young boy and ate the entrails, you know, all that stuff. And it gets to the end of the joke, and Norm says, in his defense, Dahmer said he started it. It's so such a Norm.
Hire him on the spot.
Hired him on the spot. Yep. Put him in a room with Drake Sather, the great Drake Sather, who was on that Young Comedian special with us. And they tinfoiled the window shut like Elvis. They both smoked Smicks.
Nuts.
And the head writer would go over and ask him for jokes at a certain time, and they bridled at that. And I said, listen, these guys are rare avis. Think of that as a like orchid hothouse. Those are two geniuses. You can't ruin the humidity in there. So I said, I went over to Norm and Drake and I said, listen, guys, I'm not going to take your best jokes. I don't want to know your best jokes. I need some 6s and 7s for this monologue. Because Norm would write jokes that I'd have to hand back to him. They were so brilliant. I said, I can't tell. You know, I'm not going to take this joke. This will be what something and Drake too. He was a stone killer. So they said, fine. So at 1:30, it literally is like the food slot in Papillon, where the jokes would slide out into the door. And out of 12 jokes, some of them were so crazy that you thought, I'm going to go to hell just for seeing this joke. And then a couple were just, they were two brilliant minds. And you know how they love to be left alone.
Do you know the comedian Drake Sather?
Sure. Well, he's your half a man.
They were roommates. They were office mates.
Shit.
They were office mates at Dennis Miller.
We were really good buddies. But we figured we'd try to figure out how to write a movie.
Yeah.
So there was this course. I told you this, right?
I think so, yeah.
There's this course. Robert McKee taught this course over 3 days at UCLA.
He's like the most
He's the hackiest, the worst.
But the most famous.
How to write in $3,000.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 10 hours a day. So me and Drake we're fucking lost immediately, like an hour in. We don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about. But he started the thing, by saying, he said, it's all about story. He goes, we all know people. It doesn't matter the contents of the story. It's how you tell the story. We have all met great storytellers, and it doesn't matter what the story is. Like, because we've all met people, the worst thing could happen to them. Like their child could die, but they tell the story as nothing. Meanwhile, another woman could be telling a story about how she missed the bus that morning, and just captivate you, with all the details, and it'd be fascinating. So then for the whole rest of the 10 hours, Drake kept turning to him and he'd go, hey, Marjorie, I don't mean to be insensitive, but that story of your boy dying, bit of a yarner. I don't know if you've heard Mabel's story about getting on the bus this morning, but might pick up a few pointers. And then you just do different variations of it all day long.
Oh, but I am trying to be healthier, though. I want to quit smoking, but I just know if I do, I'm going to go right back to cocksucking. It's not how it is. You drop one bad habit, another one marches right in there, And the oral habits are the hardest to break.
I know to smoke.
I'll smoke it for you.
No, I'm trying to.
I just figured it would be rude not to offer you a light.
It's nice, but I'm trying not to. And I feel if I
sitting there with a cigarette,
I feel if I took one puff. I have an oral fixation, my doctor tells me, which is not good.
How did he know that?
I was sucking his cock. You know, what's still funny is Cleese.
Oh my God.
Hysterically funny.
No.
Eric Idle, not so much, but boy, Cleese. He did a sketch when I was on, Cleese and Palin. It was funny, between dress and air, they went to the museum.
Wow.
They're so smart, you know. Everybody else is hanging out. So, anyways, they did the parrot sketch and another sketch. So I'm running down to see him, you know, you can see him live in dress, you know. I mean, not dress,
yeah, I think because people either didn't know it or they knew it so well, it was like, cool, oh, they're doing it. I heard Lauren introduced me to Michael Palin once, and I felt, it was like the Bill Murray experience, where I'm like,
he's
everything I do is just like, you're, like I saw you at 7, you know, like what do you say? And I was just like, hi.
Michael Palin, please don't applaud, we're short on time. Thank you.
And I'm John Cleese. One of my ex-wives died, you know, that it was very sad because it was the wrong one.
I tell you, until I met my wife, I always felt incomplete. Now I'm finished. My mother will be in a car and we'll be driving and she'll go, Ralph's. She'll just read words on building.
I'm 79.
Yeah. You're 79?
I don't look it, do I?
No, because my mother's 79 and...
She looks old.
Maybe that's the way it is with ladies and men.
I'm 79.
Yeah. You're 79?
I don't look it, do I?
No, because my mother's 79 and...
She looks old.
Maybe that's the way it is with ladies and men.
New songs on the radio sounding fake. Prince and Genesis for better anyway.
I had a moment of inspiration, and I'm telling you, Conan, it was the high point of my creativity, because she was, you know, she's probably about 92, and it's not very much fun being 92, I think, because, you know, all the people at the home are dying around you like flies, you know, you're just sort of chatting to someone, and then you go up and get your custard and come back, and he's dead. I rang her up one day, and she was quite seriously, really giving me all the reasons that she didn't want to go on living. And, you know, I felt helpless. I thought, what can I do? And I had this moment of inspiration. I said, Mum, I have an idea. And she said, oh, what is that? And I said, look, if you're still feeling this way next week, I have a friend in Fulham, and I could give him a call if you like, but only if you like. And he could come down and kill you.
Too long. Shit about Oosthuizen.
That's a good point.
Oosthuizen is 72 back.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Yeah. How long have you been there? A long time.
Well, who cares about... Oh, look at that butt. He missed it.
Jeff Martin likes Oosthuizen. Well, Cabrera's doing well. Your man, Super Dave.
I love that, except he almost knocked the leaf off. Did you see that?
No.
He was in the crap area, and he was. Haven't you been watching the Masters?
Yeah, he
what
couldn't.
Are you watching?
We watched. He couldn't quite take a full swing.
Oh, you mean he couldn't?
No, but they said if he knocked the leaf off, it was a penalty.
Oh,
really?
he was in the area there.
Oh, you said that,
It's a penalty if you knock a leaf off.
Wow.
What kind of a stupid game is this?
Wow, I didn't know that. Chad Drew knew that. I didn't know there was a penalty for knocking a leaf off.
Know that.
It's technically improving. Knocking a leaf off would be the same thing as breaking the whole branch.
Oh, you mean knocking a leaf off in the practice swing?
Yeah, that's what.
No. If he had knocked the leaf off in the regular swing.
Oh, is that true?
The leaf hits there's Ulfhosen or whatever his name is, missing a butt. But if who is this guy right here?
That's Thorbjorn Olsen.
What is his name?
Thorbjorn Olsen.
You think Freddie still has a chance if he goes into the clubhouse even?
No, I think there's people under par in
uphill
the clubhouse.
battle.
I think Mickelson's out. He's like 15 over.
Freddie, I don't think he's going to head to the practice range.
What happened to the 14-year-old? Where is he?
He shot 75, so he did better than yesterday.
Boy, is he unbelievable.
Is that something? 75.
That is just unbelievable.
14 years old, 145 pounds.
People don't understand that. People don't understand that.
They say he's 145 pounds, just soaking, glistening wet.
Well, I don't think we have to get into that.
That's what they said.
We're not, I mean, what do you think this is going to the coach at? Oh, look at Tiger.
We can't quote Jim Nantz. Okay.
No, not Jim Nantz. You're getting into the football coach.
Sandusky.
Yeah, you're getting into Sandusky. Who gives a shit how much he is soaking wet?
Jeff Martin.
Hey, who's this? Look at this.
This is Brad Snedeker.
I know the Snedeker needs this shot.
If
boy.
Snedeker
He
can
needs
get
this.
up and down, I bet he picks up a stroke.
This is where Oosthuizen last
What a
year.
beautiful
shot by Snedeker.
What a beautiful shot by the Schned.
And Snedeker could pull to within one.
Good.
I'll tell you what they said, though, is the guy that's working him is tired. The puppeteer.
Oh.
Super Dave, serious question. I know you're rooting for Cabrera, but would you rather have Cabrera win in a walk or an exciting finish with someone else
You
winning?
know what? I just love his life and what he's accomplished and what he did coming from, really poverty, unbelievable. I'm just so rooting for him. All these other people, they're brilliant golfers, but a lot of them are privileged. I just love Cabrera's story. And I love the story of Tiger and Nealon.
Tiger and Nealon's a great story, too.
Isn't that a great story? Doesn't that bring tears to your ass?
Well,
Cabrera will try to save par. He has only one bogey on the day.
Have you been doing this all day again? You know what's interesting? I went to my phone, I watched 2 minutes of the podcast, and you were eating on camera. Your mouth was filled with food like a chipmunk.
The
And
podcast
you were talking
on
you
your
were
phone,
talking,
wherever you
but
are.
you were talking with food in your mouth. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh, he missed it.
Cabrera will save for bogey. But yes, we are available on apps and so
But
forth.
why were you talking with food in your mouth?
If you have a cellular phone, just
Why are you the host of a show with food in your mouth? I've never seen that before.
You've seen it here first, folks.
There's Day. Look at that. Oh, my God. You don't think there's planes overhead?
Jason Day is on the green.
This guy kind of, doesn't he bore you a little, Adam Scott?
Yes, he bores me
a little bit,
greatly.
yeah,
But Brant Snedeker has never looked afraid. I mean, this final pairing, this final pairing has shown no nerves
That
at
was
all.
an exciting shot from a boring man, though.
If he makes that, that'll be nice.
Norm?
Yes.
Why are you speaking in that kind of tone, like an announcer?
I'm not speaking like, well, I am an
No, you are, but you're talking like you're speaking over the crowd. There's no crowd.
Okay, come on now.
Oh, he missed it. Schnedelman missed it. The Schnedel missed it.
Snedeker,
He had
the
a
best
chance.
player on tour.
He had a chance and he missed it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
And he's two back.
A golden opportunity to pick up a stroke.
He could have picked up a stroke and he missed it.
Or is he three back?
Two, because
Two
Cabrera bogeyed as
This
well.
guy could win it. Bo Van Pelt.
This is hard to believe.
He's only two over.
I think he'll hit a good shot.
No.
Not bad.
Look, he's happy.
Does Super Dave want to hear a golf joke?
Super Dave, Chad Drew has a golf joke for you.
It's great. Your phone's starting to break up again. This is why I didn't want to call today or be called. Your phone's breaking up again.
Chad Drew has a golf joke for you. He can hear you, not me.
Are you ready?
What?
Yes. Thank you. An elderly golfer is talking to his seriously ill wife. If I die, she asks, would you remarry? Maybe, he allows. Would you golf with her? She continues. I might, he says. What about my golf clubs? She persists. Would you let her use them? The man thinks for a moment, then says, there'd be no point. She's left-handed. He already has a wife.
Guy meets a woman on the golf course, and they start playing, and he can't believe it. She gets the piss out of the ball. She plays fast. They go home after the round. She cooks them the best dinner they've ever had, and then he wants to kiss her. She says, "No, not so fast. I'm not jumping in bed with this." So this goes on and on. 2 weeks they play golf every day. All of a sudden, one night after dinner, he says, "Look, we're either going to take this another step or I'm through." She says, "All right." And he kisses her. He said, "My God, you kiss beautifully too. Let's go to bed." She says, "There's something I have to tell you." He said, "What?" She says, "I'm a man." He said, "And you played from the fucking Red Keys?"
All right. Leishman.
Who's this? Is this the Leisher?
It's
He made it.
Leishman.
He made it.
Well done.
The Leisher made it. He's an exciting player. I could go the rest of my life without ever seeing him play. Don't you agree?
I agree.
What do you make of Snedeker missing that putt?
I thought it was a choke. Oh, look at Tiger. What is
Tiger?
he doing today? What is going on with him today?
Well, he's going for it
This
every
will
time.
be on the green.
He's
Chad says this will be on the green. Chad Drew has just said this will be on the green.
You know what they just replayed was what's his name's shot from last year. Wasn't that the greatest golf shot in the history of the world?
Bubba Watson.
Yeah, where he hooked it around. You know what gets me a little sick is when they say he's going to take a 5-iron hit at 238.
Yeah.
Okay, watch him. Watch him. If this were me, it would hit the tree, hit me in the face, and I'd be in the hospital. Watch.
That is unbelievable.
okay. Let's see if that comes around.
It's amazing. He was sort of hoping it would go a little right, like even off that lie.
Your connection's breaking up again, and I can't go through this. It's emotionally disturbing. Look at this guy. Look at Mickelson.
Yeah.
Boom. That put him back in the hunt. He's 12 back.
No,
he almost hit the thing.
this was the shot where he won the Masters.
I know, and he jumped 2 inches off the ground.
No, this was the second one. He missed that putt, believe it or not.
What a shot, though. God, these guys are unbelievable, aren't they?
Your best shot is only as good as the next one. That's what my old
Holy
golf coach
Christ.
used to say.
Oh, my God. I just lost all ability to ever get a hard on again. Look at this shot. Watch him watch the ball. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. When did you last do that, Norman?
Look at a black man's eyes?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know what? You know, that was so weak. That was just so weak, wasn't it? When you go home tonight and think about that tonight, aren't you going to say, Jesus Christ, that was weak? All right, Jason Day for a birdie, and he missed it to the right.
Jason Day has spent most of his time kneeling down with his hand to his face.
I hope we have interceptors ready. That's all I can tell you.
Adam Scott still trying to get involved here.
Nice putt, Adam. The hole's to the left, ding dong. Jesus Christ. Wouldn't it be great if he pulled that glove out and it was a long white glove like Michael Jackson? Here's the Schneidman after missing that putt.
Long par 4. Snedeker has...
Why are you talking that tone still? There's no crowd. There's no noise behind you. There's no one listening. Why don't you go back into your own voice, like when you said to me, am I looking in the eyes of a black man? Watch the Schned miss this putt again. Right to the right, you choke.
A little decel?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable totally. Watch my man. Watch the Cabrera here.
Here's Cabrera. He'll go in the woods, I believe, on this one.
I don't think so. You want to know why he plays so great? Because when he was a kid, and even as a man, he was chased on the golf course by the police. So he had to hit and run. That's why he plays so quick and so beautifully.
He was being chased by the police.
Wait a minute. Look at Sergio. He's still in it.
That's unbelievable.
How did he come back? How did he come back? He's going to...
Wow.
He's going to...
Someone's going to hole that out in the final groups. I'm telling you.
What hole is this?
That's 15.
That's 15. So he's going to get the 4 under with 3 to go.
There's Mark Leishman. He's got a pitching wedge.
Okay,
700 yards.
Well, I just got a text from Lori Joe saying that it's a lot more entertaining with Super Dave.
I love Lori Joe. I can't believe she has listened to this whole thing. I mean, she must be going nuts. Look at this putt. He missed it. Who's that guy again? Olsen, York, and Morgan. What's his name?
Thorbjorn.
And they call him what? The Black Bear? What do they call him?
He doesn't have a nickname that I know of. Do you know?
Yeah, they just gave him one. They call him the something bear. Hey, I played this hole, and if you guys could play this course, the back nine, the first time you play it, it's just unbelievable. You can't hold the ball on the green. I can't. Watch this. Watch this.
It's inappropriate to ask him how he got on there.
What a garbage shot that was. See, he can't come back now. It's over with after the putt.
Wonders how you get to play Augusta.
Because I knew someone who was a member.
I'm afraid Thorbjorn Olsen's nickname is the Great Dane.
Yeah, the Great Dane, is that what they call him?
Yeah.
I thought they
I feel
called
like a
him the
lot of
German
people from
Shepherd.
Denmark get that moniker.
Don't they call him the German Shepherd? Watch this. Watch my man. He wants to go left. He wants to go left. So far right, but he's still doing well. He's playing it a little safe right now. How did Sergio Garcia get 4 under?
Boy, we're all really blessed that the weather is not showing up. We wouldn't want to see this Monday morning.
What?
We're glad the weather didn't hold anything up, and we're hoping it stays that way.
Why, would you be on the air again Monday?
Yes.
You would?
5 in the morning.
I can't believe it. I don't understand this. You'll have to explain it to me sometime. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm telling you, I have to do that. I'm going to sit here and announce a baseball game to myself. It's the same thing.
No, it's different.
Why? It's golf.
Well, we just got a text from Jackson Hoekstra, Lori Joe's nephew.
And what did he say?
Oh, he said something bad about Jeff Martin.
He did?
Yes.
Don't read that. That's not very nice.
No, I'm not going to read it.
What did he, oh, well, here he goes. Watch this. Is this, yeah, that's him.
That's Dave.
This better be good or that place will be strafed in a minute.
Strafe.
Uh-oh, look out. Look out for the planes. That's all I can tell you. I hate the way that guy putts, this Adam Scott, with a 34-inch putter. He missed it. Are we syncing up today as far as the picture?
We are on the Video Podcast Network.
God damn it. I swear to God. Look at Sergio for birdie. He could be 5 under. What if he won this? He missed it.
Sergio led after day 1 with 6 under.
Yeah, but he faded like he always does.
He shot 66 in the first round and 76 in the second round.
That's right. That's an average of what? 72.
That's an average of 72.
Well,
here's Leisure.
It's an average of 71.
Look, look, he's short. He's short. Boy, no one is taking control right now. You know that? Here's Tiger for birdie. He could be 4 under. This is important. He's got to make this, or Elon will pay. It's good. All right, now he's back in.
Tiger to 4 under. Don't count him out. He has 5 to play.
Are you that far behind me?
Now, Sid Youngers called in earlier and said the winning score would be 9 under. He seems to be in the ballpark, but
who's Sid Younger?
What could I mean, if you're hoping for Tiger Woods,
why are you talking at that range still? Why are you?
No, I'm saying so you're going to hear.
No, but you're at a very high pitched. Announcers yell over the crowd. There's no one there.
What wins this?
There's 2 guys in the booth with you, and there's no one there.
What wins this? Is Cabrera?
I don't know. Watch the Schnetty. Look at the Schnetty. He needs a birdie here, and he's
Oh my goodness!
Dear.
Snedeker.
Oh, the wheels are falling off the Schnetter.
Best putter on tour.
Not anymore.
And you just saw him mouth wow. If you can lip read, he just said wow.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were allowed to cuss. Isn't that a stroke?
Well, what's his name say yesterday?
Drops. You have to disqualify yourself.
Like Snickers or
no.
Coocher. What did Coocher say?
What did Coocher say?
He said, "Oh, you stinker."
Oh, stinker.
He said stinker?
Yeah, well, he had a bad shot. He had a bad shot.
He called it a stinker?
No, like he was talking to himself, I think.
He said, "Oh, you stinker."
These guys are such gentlemen. It's insane. Isn't it?
Well, I mean, Tiger can use coarse language.
He said the F word before.
Huh?
Watch Angel make this putt.
Language?
Yeah. Who?
Watch Angel make this putt. Look at this. Oh my God! He left himself a long one.
They're not seeing this.
The gates are opening. The gates are opening.
Chad Drew said there should be no coarse language on the course.
If you swear and a leaf drops, you have to disqualify yourself.
Boy, Snedeker is going to need all his putting ability for this one.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not a gimme for Cabrera either. All right, this is it for him. He misses this putt, he might as well mail it in. Tiger's 4 under.
That's what I'm saying, Super Dave. I'm saying Tiger's 4 under, and if Cabrera misses the putt, he's 7 under. Is Tiger still in?
I swear to God, this is such a flight. Yeah.
Tiger could certainly.
3 putt.
Okay, now Cabrera's got to sink this. Look at the Schned go down.
Now, would you like Cabrera to miss this so Tiger is 3?
No. I want Cabrera to still stay in the lead.
So he'd still be in the lead, but you're.
No. I don't want him to go back. Oh my God.
So you've given up on Tiger.
Look at Jason Day. Look at this shot.
I think he's still in. He's still in it.
Wow, did he?
Holy moly!
Wow, what a shot by Jason Day.
Did he hit that beautifully? Did he hit it beautifully right into the
And he doesn't get rewarded.
What a beautiful shot, though.
That's unlucky and could find Ray's Creek.
I don't know if it's unlucky. What if he'd flown past that?
You're saying his
Come
next
on,
shot?
make this.
You know, we haven't heard much about Ray's Creek.
No. Well, we can't hear the telecast.
He made it.
Wow.
But it hasn't come into play. I don't think.
Holds on.
Have we seen anybody hit it in?
Still 8
short
under
on 13. I don't think.
I have not.
I think we did yesterday. Someone rolled one in.
You're right, though.
Maybe Friday.
Cabrera 1 under for the day. None of the other players.
Poor Snedeker. He's got to be kicking.
Day
himself.
is 1 under on the day. Scott's even. Leishman is 1
What's
under on the day.
What's tough is the Schneider is playing with Cabrera. And Cabrera is just so solid. He's so solid. And the Schneider is now missing putts. What do you do during commercials? What do you do? Look at this guy with a nice thing and a birthday cake.
Oh no, we don't talk about the commercials.
Well, commercials are only a minute long, as you know.
Yeah, but there's 3 or 4 of them, so how do you pass the time?
There's always stuff to talk about.
Let's hear something.
I take a little break when you call in.
Do you?
Yeah.
You kind of went away and thought I'd carry it for the next 8 hours? Jesus Christ. This is the most fucked up group of people I've ever been with, because you don't really have a rhythm going. Norm is speaking at a high level softly. I don't understand. It's like a yelling golf announcer is what he's doing. He's way up there in the pitch, and you guys are taking a break.
That's what we should do during the commercials, the critique.
Of the group?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I really like is seeing Norm eat during the podcast. I've never seen that from a host. His cheeks were full like a chipmunk. I don't know what the fuck he was eating, but he would eat, and he was talking and eating, and didn't even care about it.
Well, I like to, the golfers always eat a banana.
I know, but you're not golfing. You're not moving. You're sitting on your ass for 8 hours. You don't need a banana. What, you need potassium?
Well, the interesting thing about what fell out.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Watch this shot from
Cabrera's
Cabrera.
approached
Watch
well.
this shot from Cabrera.
Angel Cabrera, safe and
Magnificent. He's playing smart and safe.
He's playing as safe as a player can do to
Did you
lose
see him?
a
Did you
tournament.
see him? Did you see him look left there to see if the police were there? He can't get that out of his system.
No, you're right. He was in the woods on 8. He was in the woods on 10. Both times he just took his medicine, played it safe.
Yeah.
I know.
Didn't make it
and
worse.
Brilliant shots. Now watch the Schned man. He could go into Race Creek.
Well, Snedeker is going to go for the pin.
No, he's not.
Well, we'll see.
If he goes for the pin, it could be all over. Look at his caddy. When did he get out of jail?
When do you get
The spectacled guy?
No, he's got beard and fucking, I mean, he's just in prison or something.
He's got a lot of...
This looks like a very good
Look
shot by
That's an
Gay.
amazing
at
shot.
that
He's
stand
already hauled
shot.
one out of a bunker today for eating.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
God, is that beautiful. Halt
You know
the
who he has to
plane.
thank for
Stop
that?
the
Mother
strafing.
Nature.
He
With
just
the
called a
rain.
halt to the strafing. Did you say that? Did you see what he did?
Yep.
You see that signal? No more strafing for a minute, he said. How about that play? Now
Chad
watch
Drew
this.
has just told us that the rain is coming into play now and holding that ball.
All right, watch the Schned. It's a good shot. It's off to the left, though, it looks like.
We're going right at the pin.
Oh, my God, right at what a beautiful
Norm has an
shot.
uncanny ability to...
What a beautiful shot.
Did you hear what Jeff Martin just said?
Yeah, I ignored it. What about his caddy, that Schned man? That guy's either mentally ill or he's a prisoner. I think he might have snuck him out.
Well, he has a lot of sweat, it looks like, on his hat band.
Yeah, and he stopped his beard a little below the ears. Look at the Tiger. It's 400. I want him to get 5 right now.
Can Tiger Woods put some pressure on him?
Staring it down.
No, terrible.
Oh,
that mound.
Oh, it's going
Terrible.
out on the ground.
Terrible.
We were talking about that an hour ago.
Now, Super Dave, having played that, do you think number 14 is one of the most difficult greens on the course? That's a yes.
Listen. He's so annoying. Adam Scott.
We couldn't hear what you said. It was something
I know, and I couldn't
complimentary.
hear what you said. Okay.
Oh, wow, he blew it past the trees.
He's actually in very good shape, though.
Yeah, but I don't care about him anymore.
Did you hear what Chad Drew asked you about playing Augusta the 14th? And
No, because you break up because your stupid transmission.
Well, he said it's the 14th, a very difficult hole to play.
Now that was, look at this draw by Leishman. Oh, that's
Wow.
textbook. That's impressive.
Isn't that beautiful with all the colors of the flowers
Yeah,
and everything?
it's really
there?
nice.
Did you see the guy from Augusta with the green jacket? Welcome everybody, the president. Wouldn't it be great if he had a KKK hood on instead of the green jacket? And they just let him do that. Welcome everybody to Augusta. We're proud to have you watching, and we're proud to be here, and we're proud to have everyone at this golf course as long as you're white. We haven't had a Jew here in years, and we've never felt better about it, I have to tell you. And as far as blacks go, Tiger's okay, but that'll about do it. We're not interested in many more than that. We want you to watch the program and enjoy all the Swedes. Good luck and have a great Masters.
Of course, Super Dave just joking about all that.
Sergio missed.
This all comes under the heading of good fun.
Yeah. We're the ones whose actual names are on our driver's licenses.
Who is this guy playing with Sergio?
That's Mark.
Oh, that's the guy. No, it isn't.
Is it
That's
Bo
the
Van
guy
Pelt?
that made the hole in one or whatever he made.
That's Bo Van Pelt.
Bo Van Pelt, yeah. Okay, this guy needs a bogey. The Duke of Hazard, whatever his name is. He got it.
The Great Dane.
Thor, you know what? You got to pick one name. There's too many names there. Thor, Bjorn, Olsen. The hell is he? And look at his caddy.
Here's Angel Cabrera for the long birdie, and this has 3-putt written all over it.
Oh my God, it's good. No, it's not. It's short, but it's beautiful. He's playing safe, great golf is what he's doing. He just heard a gunshot.
You know what they say about playing safe?
What?
I don't know.
What have they said?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
You know, they have a, I'm not going to bring this subject up, but it's just scary as hell.
It's dangerous to play safe.
No, it isn't. Not when you're playing the Schned.
Staniker for birdie. He's 5 under?
Yeah, he's...
How far is he back?
He's made a couple of bogeys.
Good. He missed the birdie.
He's not making
Read back.
The Schned missed the birdie.
What's happening?
He bogeyed 10 and
Oh,
11.
hey, did you see what he said? Shit.
Well, there's only 6 holes to go. How far is Cabrera up?
By 2 over
Watch
Day,
Tiger.
Leishman, and
Watch Tiger.
Scott.
Watch this shot. Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that shot. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God almighty, is he unbelievable.
That's the 14th green, Super Dave. Is that probably the hardest green on the golf course?
Yes. Is he magnificent? Is he magnificent?
All right.
He's great.
Great birdie by Jason Day.
Yeah, he's right back in
To
the
pull within 1, right?
Wow.
Yeah, he's right there.
Jason
He's
Day
right there.
has it to within 1.
This guy can play.
This is an amazing shot.
Yep.
Guys
really
have put it in the
is.
water from there.
It really is an unbelievable shot.
Well, he was helped out by Mother Nature.
Right.
What?
The green's softening up.
I'm
going to take a few looks at this one.
Look at this. This goes in.
That was not today, by the way.
It was earlier today.
It's earlier today.
Earlier today, yes.
Is he on auto tune?
How can you be so misinformed?
It sounds like I wish he was on auto tune.
Chad Drew says it sounds like you're on auto tune, Super Dave.
More breakup. I can't say anymore.
The connection's bad. We're missing these compliments.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. What does it cost to get a decent connection?
Oh, there he is.
I don't know. I mean, everything is wired up. Why do you have a bad connection?
Oh man, it's well, you know. It's
You're breaking up. Your explanation of the bad connection is breaking up. Do you know how annoying that is? And don't answer me in the announcer voice.
Do we know how what that is? You broke up.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Rub my nose in it. Just push my face in it.
Rub your what?
I'll keep it up. You found a runner. Now you can really work it.
I can do what with it?
What? I can do what with it? What? What'd you say?
Oh, we heard you there.
That's like a 2-year-old repeating what you're saying. It's the same game.
How old was it that was repeating it?
It's the same game you play in school until you get the shit beat out of you by a bully. You know what I mean?
I do.
Hey, there's Ray's Creek. Where is Ray? You know what they ought to call it is Ray's Cock. For no reason other than to just add some fun to this broadcast.
Well, Mark Leishman will try to add some fun to the broadcast.
Oh, God almighty. God almighty. You are just a joy. I'd never heard you talk like this, ever. Oh, terrible.
That's not good.
Mark's upset. He's got his boobs going today, but it's in a black shirt. Come on, Tiger for par.
The actor who appeared in commercials for many years as the Marlboro Man has died of lung cancer. Asked if he contracted the disease by smoking, a spokesperson for the tobacco industry responded by saying, "What's that behind you?" then ran away. The U.S. Tobacco Company has announced that between now and December 31, it will donate a portion of its sales, at least $1 million, to the National Volunteer Fire Council. In return, U.S. Tobacco asked that for the rest of the year, everyone pretend that cigarettes don't cause cancer. According to newly released confidential memos, presidents of the nation's largest tobacco companies decided as early as 1964 that cigarettes should contain increasingly higher and higher levels of nicotine. Asked to comment, a spokesman for the tobacco industry said, "Really, that's interesting," then got plastic surgery and moved to France. A new study funded by tobacco giant Philip Morris claims that the nicotine in cigarettes may actually help prevent Alzheimer's disease. Executives at Philip Morris cautioned that the study is not conclusive, but just to be safe, everyone on Earth should start smoking. Earlier this year, the Liga Group paid out more than $750 million in a court settlement when it was admitted that its cigarettes are addictive. And this week, the tobacco company unveiled its new warning label. It reads, "Warning, don't try to sue us, we don't have any money left." The FDA has approved a drug used for antidepressant to help people quit smoking cigarettes. Although it should be noted, the drug is crack, so... Richard Thomas of Chicago is taking a novel approach to getting his wife Sally to quit smoking. He is suing her in U.S. District Court, asking a judge to order her to quit. Legal experts say that considering all factors, Mr. Thomas actually has a very good chance of never having sex with his wife again. According to new medical studies, exposure to secondhand smoke dramatically increases a non-smoker's risk of getting heart disease and lung cancer. Jubilant tobacco company executives say the study proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that non-smoking can kill you. That one wasn't very good, but try to laugh anyway, because it helps Farley have a little rest. The most restrictive smoking ban in the nation took effect this week in New York, and already the city has gained over 9,000 pounds. Well, the Learning Annex in New York is offering a new course to teach women how to smoke cigars. The fee to enroll in the class is $100. The fee to watch the class is $200. A new study says that people who quit smoking have healthier lungs. Yet another groundbreaking story from the pages of the medical journal, Duh. A recent consumer poll showed that Hershey is America's favorite company, while Philip Morris is America's least favorite. In the middle, the company that makes chocolate cigarettes. Right in the middle. Postal authorities removed a cigarette from a photo of blues artist Robert Johnson to help dignify the musician in a new stamp they've issued in his honor. This isn't the first time the post office has altered a photograph. In fact, the original photo used on the Elvis stamp was based on this photo. King enjoying a hoagie.
Get off me! Get off me! I'm the real Annie! Get off me, you fat bastard! Get off me, you fat bastard!
Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
Craig used to be on a show called The Drew Carey Show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And you did the show right next door. You had the Norm Macdonald show right next door.
And then I remember you were like, we had trailers, and I'd always be in my trailer. I like to go to my trailer and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then you'd be in your trailer, and you'd be writing movies, and then directing movies, and then you'd be writing books.
Yeah. It was because I was trying to not smoke.
But people are waylaid by your laid-back image. They don't realize what a furnace of ambition you are.
Hey, that's true. I am. I zig when they zag. That's what it is. Yeah. Listen, it's good. You don't smoke anymore. You look like healthy. You
no, I quit smoking. Yeah, I read that on the side of the thing.
What did you say? It's dangerous?
It can kill you.
No!
Yeah, I realized like I was smoking all the time, and it's like you smoke and you don't even get high. And
well, you can't. They're not mutually exclusive. You can get high and smoke. It's not like you have to make a choice.
No, I'm saying the cigarettes do not.
Get you high.
Yeah.
Well, you can. There's a substance you can put in them though, if you want.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do drugs or alcohol.
Neither do I.
You used to be. I thought you were alcoholic.
Gosh, Norm.
Tom has drank for as long as I've known him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I drink, yeah. I'm starting to smoke, too.
You've started smoking?
I'm starting now. I'm just starting.
It's harder than you think. You should probably start with a patch.
Yeah. No, I actually started with the e-cigarettes.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I was smoking those for the last couple of months.
I think you actually were.
Yeah, and then gradually built up sort of an addiction to the nicotine.
So you work backwards.
Yeah.
Do you think we stopped saying N-rig, which means, or N-rich, or nigger-rich, or nigger-rig, which were terms that some people are going, were they terms? Because, well, it's a fine. Or do you think we just shouldn't use people?
What'd they say when you, stop with that joint there, you're getting spit on it.
So, no, hold on a second. So most people would say that we stopped those things because it was egregious.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know.
And so you have to say,
give you another example.
So if
you know, all afternoon, as we do this, you've been playing on and off with a cigarette. Do you smoke?
I quit smoking a year ago.
Good for you.
Thank you. You quit smoking.
Yeah.
And when you smoked at the Tomorrow Show,
we puffed. We didn't smoke. We puffed.
You probably caused many children to start smoking.
So you hold a cigarette and you never light it?
Yes, it helps me. I have an oral fixation, the doctors tell me. That never. I'm like Beretta.
Are you doing this to be a funny thing, or do you really have to kind of
I'm doing
feel?
It. No, I feel that I have an oral fixation. You know about that.
I don't have that, by the way.
If it's
I don't
not
like
this, I go
cock.
straight. You don't like sucking cock?
I don't like sucking cock. I mean, I have done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. You know why I wouldn't like it?
Why?
Aren't those animals, like inside the cum? Like I remember
the sperm. You mean?
Yeah. So to me, like it's a bunch of animals and stuff.
Take me on a journey. Take me far away from this life. I'd leave it in a hurry. Let's run away before morning like you can.
Okay, since nicotine is such an addictive drug, do you think someday you'll have to have a prescription to buy a pack of cigarettes?
Well, they always bring up the Constitution and talk about how we should still have the right to a militia and all that. But let's face facts, this country was built on tobacco growers. So, if you're going to start changing If you're not going to change one thing because it comes from way back then, you can't change this either. There are farmers out there who make a living. Tobacco is one of the crops that got this country going. So, no, I don't think they'll ever make it illegal.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't make it illegal. I know.
I think Norm's backing me up on that. What motivated you to quit?
Well, I guess I read this thing about how it was like a phallic symbol, and my doctor went in. He said, you probably have an oral fixation, which you know what that means. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So that's why I always smoke like cigarettes instead of cigars, because if I'm gonna have I like a little white thin cock, you know?
Are we back to cocks again, huh? I go away to Ohio, Middletown, the center of the universe, to take a nice clean call, and then I space out. I'm thinking, I can't listen to Norm for a second. I gotta get a time cue here. I come back and you're talking about having a thin white cock in your...
I don't have a thin white cock. In my cock, you mean?
No.
In my mouth. No, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is this. I'm just saying
don't make the mistake of thinking I fucking listen to you.
I just want to make it clear about that cock thing. I was just saying, if I ever was gay, if they suddenly made it mandatory or something, then I would choose the smallest cock, and I would like a guy that came fast. I don't know. I thought the subject was cock.
No, cocks is next week.
I'm sorry. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Norm Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Norm.
Norm.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Nice to finally meet you.
Hi, Norm. Nice to meet you finally. Come have
Come
a
on
seat.
in.
This is Bobby.
You're right. You're in the comfy chair.
Yeah, we're going to give you the comfier chair. Which is that? That's that one.
There.
With the FS1 pillow. You can take that.
No, really?
Oh, yeah.
I can take the pillow?
Take it.
If you want it.
Yours. You think we're keeping any of this? We're going to burn this down.
I always thought I should have stolen stuff from SNL.
Yeah.
You know, I took no pictures. I wrote this book, and they're like, hey, you got any pictures? I go, I got nothing. Because it was before you could take pictures with your phone. So you would have to have a camera.
Yeah, like an actual camera.
Yeah.
And then go get it developed at like the CVS.
Yes. Yeah, and the guy takes it through a curtain, some Asian guy, and
Yeah.
you're
He
like,
develops it.
when does that come back? It's like,
It'll be back in a week.
but it was exciting though,
Yeah.
back then.
We
'Cause
have.
you'd come back.
If you're interested, we figured you might be interested
Oh yeah.
in this, especially this one. I mean, that's comedy, but this is also that's a little piece of our history there.
Yes, sir. Well, Snowbird she starts with, which is the only song I know.
And then
Why
the
does
last
Anne
song.
Murray not have a residency in Vegas?
Yes,
not sell
right?
out?
she should
Maybe
be
on
able to. You're
Fremont?
right. Or even Fremont. But even what's that place? The other people do it.
Oh.
That town. My phone, I got it on my phone.
Branson.
Yeah,
Missouri.
Branson.
Yeah, right.
Anne Murray.
Yeah.
Anne Murray must have a following.
Yeah, she would be good there.
Gordon Lightfoot is just.
He's hanging on by a thread.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he still does his Massey Hall thing every
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
And I don't think it's. I think it's a
No.
little shaky now.
But what a writer that guy was.
Oh, yeah.
When I first heard that record of Edmund Fitzgerald, I thought it was from 1700.
Right.
It turned out it was from 1975. I'm like, what?
I know. Exactly.
But the lines in that song are like, oh my God.
Incredible.
Where
It
does
holds
God
up.
go when the something?
Yeah, something.
I heard Burton Cummings.
Fitzgerald.
I heard Burton Cummings do a hilarious thing. He did an impression. He has such a great voice, Burton Cummings.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, he just ragged on Gordon Lightfoot. Then he did an impression of Gordon Lightfoot doing Maggie May.
Oh, really?
And it's like, how does Maggie May go again? What's the line in Maggie? What's one line in Maggie May?
Hey there, Maggie. I wish I had something to say to you.
Yeah, you say
It's late
Hey
September.
there, Maggie, I wish I had something to say to you. It's late
Hey, you.
September. So it's like super non-sexy and
Don't worry about this. Just keep your
Oh, I get my coffee?
Yeah,
Maybe I
take this.
Oh,
home,
this is all right?
and you
Okay.
can.
All right, buddy. All right.
We're fine.
So I'm just
Just hold on to your record. No, you're actually promoting
Why don't
an
I
old
promote
Anne
this?
Murray record.
Sales have been dropping a little.
Okay.
She's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Didn't she do a duet with Kenny Rogers? Did she do a duet with Kenny Rogers?
that one.
I can't remember.
She did a duet with someone.
She's got a good head of hair, though.
Yeah.
Does she ever, huh?
She's a handsome woman.
Handsome woman, good golfer.
She's a handsome
She's
golfer.
a good. She's like a scratch golfer, apparently.
My friend was at, she's a girl, and she was at some guy's house. So anyways, the guy is a secret gay guy, and then the woman is a secret woman like her.
Like a lesbian.
A lesbian.
Yeah,
Secret woman.
She's a lesbian. Yes, yes. I should be wearing this. This is
yeah. You don't have to wear that, but it's
no, it's ridiculous.
But we
It
did
looks
enjoy
ridiculous.
it on the herd. We did enjoy it.
So she, wait, what was I talking about?
Oh, the secret
secret woman
lesbian.
Oh yeah, so my friend was there, right? And the wife goes up to her, and she says, "Do you watch the LPGA? Do you follow the LPGA?" Which apparently is some code.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So my friend, this girl, she goes, "Well, sometimes, you know." And then the girl's like, "Oh, it's really something that you should really follow." Very entertaining.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna get going.
Wait! I got. God damn, man. It's like I was saying on Saturday Night Live. You know, they've done it for 30 years, and everything's a panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's 10 seconds. They're screaming. You're like, fuck. You don't have everything ready yet?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Had 40 years to get this right. They're still trying.
It's a
That's
crazy
like, you
time
know,
we
you're a
live in.
cis male. Do you know that?
I'm a what?
A cis male.
Cis male?
You know what that is? A cis
No.
male? You know?
I've never heard that.
A cis male is a person who was born male, but identifies as male.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's
It used to be called a male.
So now you're a
Now
cis
it's called
male.
a cis male. It's just an effort to marginalize you, the 99.99%.
I don't want to be marginalized.
I was just in a club, and I was talking about transgender, and I said, I remember when Bruce Jenner, when he won the decathlon, someone said, she. So I had to go, oh yeah, she won the decathlon.
Oh, I see. But when he was a he when he ran the decathlon?
No, he was always a she.
Oh, he was always a she. Oh, I
So
see.
a woman won the decathlon in 1976.
Right.
Without any of us.
I'm ashamed to say that I'm very confused by that. I am. In terms of sort of what one should say. I don't want to cause offense, but I don't feel like was there a memo that went round just to explain exactly what we should say? And because I know now there's also the idea that we remove gender at all, right? So there's no him and her,
Right.
she and he. It becomes.
But then,
what do we say?
But then, if you say, "Well, I always thought I was a woman," you know, well, then what does that mean? If there's no difference between the genders,
right?
Well, how did you?
Right.
How do you feel if you had a cock and balls, right? And that would push you towards maybe you're a guy.
Right.
So and then it has to all be inside. I felt I was a woman.
Right.
You know. And so what does that mean if there's no gender? If there's no difference?
Yeah.
You know that you are a cis male. Have you ever heard of that term?
A cis male?
Cis male. CYSMALE. So what it means is that you are a man. You're born a man.
Well, as far as you know.
As far as I know. And you identify yourself as a man.
Yes.
That's a cis male.
Now I don't understand. Where does that? Is this a new phrase?
Yes, it's a way of marginalizing a normal person. So
what
you're
does
a
it
cis
mean?
male,
What does a cis
and
male mean?
this other person's a trans. So you're equal. She's a man that thinks she's a woman. You're a man that thinks you're a man. It's completely
so everyone's,
equal.
it's all fluid.
Yes, everyone is self-identifying.
Yes. And I'm all for that. I think what I felt was I suddenly felt like I was causing offence unwittingly by simply not knowing what the terminology is now.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm a bit behind the curve on this. Well, and I wonder if we could have, like, there could be a lecture, maybe you could do an informative podcast.
I'd love to have a
that
member
just
of the
explains-
LGBTQXT. But anyways, we're not here to talk about this. You know what I mean? Because people are going to start filling up your Twitter feed with.
Yeah, I feel like I'm already in trouble.
You're still, you're still
I
reeling
feel like
from
there's
the
definitely things I've
Deadpan.
said already that I wish I could take back, and I don't know what they are. I just know they're out there.
Yeah, you're not. I am firmly on the side of womanhood now, but I am not a woman, nor will I ever be. 3 sentences later, I use the women's restroom because I am a woman. I changed my gender on my birth certificate to female because I am a woman. So there's a little confusion there, right?
Not for me. What's wrong with
And what separates me, okay, from like Hollywood directors, okay, is that I have a huge head, all right, okay. Now I don't mean I have a big ego, okay, because I don't, all right. I mean my actual head is huge, all right. I mean I have to sleep sitting up, okay, like the Elephant Man, or I'll die, all right. But okay, get this though, okay. It was my huge head, okay, that thought up who was perfect to play Marcellus's wife, all right? Okay, Walter, your character, okay, is the Gimp, okay? Now, what you have to remember about your character is that he's like, okay, he's kept in a trunk, all right? In the basement of some guy's house, okay? And he's used for deviant, hardcore gay sex, okay?
Let's do it.
Power. The thing is, okay, about Pulp Fiction, okay, is I had to figure out who was the best guy for it, okay? So, you know, I had to look into my big misshapen head, all right?
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try. And we both got our own problems. But
He's an old man. You think Scorsese's going to be into Ant-Man versus the Wasp? Why not? But he's not going to be, all right? I don't think he would have been that into that at 37.
No, but Andy's a fantastic guy.
I'm curious about something.
And when I say, you know, I used to make jokes at 12:30 about him being gay, that's absolutely ridiculous. But when we were starting out, I will tell you one story about Andy. This is what happened.
I'm scared.
I was working at Art's
the deli coffee shop.
Deli and coffee shop, bussing tables. So Andy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I got a way to make some money." I said, "What is your way?" He goes, "I'm going to become a male prostitute." Now I said, "Andy, you're not gay. It doesn't make any sense." He goes, "But a guy has to make a dollar." So I said, "All right, do what you want." You know? So he comes to me the next day and he says, "Hey, I'm buying breakfast." I says, "Why is that?" He says, "I made $450.05 last night." Wow. I said, "What on earth?" He goes, "Yeah, did some tricks there, you know, they call it." So I said to him, "You know, I eat steak and eggs. I eat, you know, expensive." He says, "That's all right. I made $450.05. And I said, "Well, who on earth gave you 5 cents?" He said, "Every one of them."
Good God, you're a horse's ass.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
We'll take a break.
He says he's mature, and I think it's because he's telling my grandfather's jokes.
Let me read you something that was posted on our message boards from someone who claims to be a member of a known pedophile network. It said this: he doesn't forgive, he does not forget, his group has over 9,000 penises, and they're all raping children.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
When I first met you and I saw you, I was like, oh, he's doing like a Jerry Norm thing.
Yeah, completely.
Seinfeld and Norm. I think Attell and Dangerfield were my...
Yes.
Every comic you'd see, Joe Mackey was like Hedberg and Eugene Merman.
Wow.
You could always see who people were kind of influenced by in their first couple years. And for you, it was Norm Macdonald. I still remember when he made it to the finals on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He made it to the $1 million question, and he bailed because it was for charity. But it turned out he knew the right answer. So this is a guy who, by all accounts, was like self-educated.
Yeah.
And made it that far. I mean,
Tell me what you want to do. I think Pinehurst is too obvious, so I guess I will say what's the matter? Greenbrier. What are you making that face for?
I'm scared to death.
Okay, I'll just give it $500,000.
All right. What do you think?
I have no idea. I said my guess.
Did you say Greenbrier?
Yeah.
You would have won $1 million, but
really one of the best comedy minds of all time. I remember Colin Quinn told me a story once that, one of my favorite musicians ever, Leonard Cohen, being a Canadian, would go see Norm Macdonald play.
Whoa.
And Norm was like, who's this guy? Who's this old guy? He didn't care that Leonard Cohen was a Norm Macdonald fan.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Not just his stand-up, but I mean, an edgy, underappreciated Weekend Update anchor.
Oh, the best. Easily the best Weekend guy.
And I believe he followed Kevin Nealon, who I thought was great as well.
Nealon was great.
Yeah, different type of anchor.
Yeah, Dennis Miller was always like lauded as the best one, and then I feel like Norm kind of took it over.
Well, Norm was our guy. It's almost like people were like, I'm a Letterman guy, and then we're like, well, we're Conan guys.
Right.
That's kind of what Norm was. Remember, he did a bit that defended Tiger Woods that I thought was hilarious on the show, and the bit was basically like, how many... Well, he's like, yeah, he cheated, but think about how many women hit on him. Like he goes, how many women hit on you in this many years? He goes, 1 in 10 years. He goes, Tiger had like this many hundred. He only slept with this many.
Right.
And he did the math. He goes, he's more faithful than you are. That's a great angle for a bit.
Also, Tiger is different than you and me. Now, how many chances do we have in our life to commit adultery? Maybe 10. So if we stray once... It's not even 10, we just think it's 10. If we stray once, that's 10%. Now, Tiger may have had sex with 50 or 60 girls, but what about the 3 million he could have but didn't? You gotta factor those gals in. Then, that makes the percentage 0.000000006, which statistically is 0. So, from a strictly mathematical standpoint, Tiger Woods is the most faithful man who has ever lived.
A lot of great comics are like, well, I think it was more like the media was tearing Tiger to shreds, and even though we can agree what he did was wrong, I think he felt for him, and that was his way of being like, I feel for this guy that is being railroaded. Like, when you see the Tiger doc, you do feel for him.
Sure, of course.
There's nuance to the picture, and he added nuance. That's what I think. That's what I took from the bit. He was a true comic legend. I mean, so many comics revered him. He was a comics comic. And it's rare for those guys to break through and have the mainstream success that Norm had. But he really did,
Yeah.
He had a lot of failed pilots, but he kept getting the pilots because I think he was one of those guys, I think even the suits were like, nah, he's good. Like, he had that kind of pure... tall, good-looking guy, great observational, could work clean, kind of had all the tools of what a mega star stand-up should have, but he was just so dry and such a disruptor that would get in the way sometimes. But,
totally.
I met him twice, and the first time I met him was I was doing this comedy style competition at Caroline's, and it was the Final Four. It was me, Dan Soder, who eventually beat me in the final two. It was me, Soder, Nick Cobb, and Adam Newman.
Wow.
And Norm Macdonald was just chilling in the crowd watching.
Damn.
And he couldn't have been nicer. He was so freaking nice to all of us.
Yeah.
Complimenting our acts, being like, man, I can never do this type of thing, you know.
Ah.
So cool. And then the other time I met him was on Last Comic Standing when he was a judge, and I got eliminated in the first round. I had a pretty good set. Better than a lot of people who moved on, but it's NBC. Let's face it.
That's how it goes.
But I remember I had one joke that Norm singled out and goes, "That joke is gold," and that to me was was like it was to me. I didn't even feel that bad. I got locked off because I was like, Norm Macdonald, who is the judge that I connected to his work the most. It was Roseanne and Keenan. I connect to Roseanne's politics, of course, but no. But it was Roseanne and Keenan Ivory Wayans, and like obviously I love In Living Color, but Norm, I'm a comic. Norm was the guy I connected with, and the joke he loved was I said, you know, my last girlfriend was a hoarder, and she broke up with me, which stings extra hard. I'm like the one thing she can get rid of, and he said he loved that joke, and then I got Keenan kind of digged me in the last comic thing. He said, I like some of your jokes, but not all of them. And I said, well, I loved all your scary movie films. And it got a huge laugh. And he said, I only did the first two. And I was like, all right. I remember I saw Norm in like the food. Yeah. He couldn't let it pass. He couldn't take the L on that one. I knew I was out after that.
Right.
And then I'm walking through the thing. It was like a break. I guess they were taking a break, the paid audience. And I see Norm and he goes, I really like that you dug it.
Oh.
So that was a special moment.
He's the real deal. He really is.
Yeah, I think he could tell. And I said I met you once at Caroline's, and I told him I really like.
Hey there, it's time for Weather in a Minute. It's a silly little segment we do maybe once every 5 years or so, but we brought it back. We're doing it today. And, Larry, the older we get, the less tolerant I become and the slower you become. I'm thinking I am dying for like an ice cream sandwich or something from the cafeteria. Right. Give you the helmet. If you can get down there and get it, we've found a way to get you down that hallway a little bit quicker also. This will replace the running that you've had to do. These are a great way to get around. You can get the speed up on that thing, Larry. Right. It's like you're going like 2 miles an hour.
There's no brakes.
That's all right. You don't need brakes. You're just going down the hall. It's not like you're into traffic. Floor it. So there you go. If you can, like an ice cream stand, I think there's a guy from like the Hancock. It's a hard left turn. No, you missed a turn. There you are. Is that like the mascot from the Hancock is in there? Give him a hug or there you are. Nice to see him. Boy, that was nice of him to even offer. All right, did you get it? All right.
Hey, Norm, come on, you're up next.
You got Norm
Norm Macdonald's down here.
Get him on. Put him on one of those.
Come on, Norm, you're up next.
This is like the two of you in like 3 years. Senior citizens racing down the hall. Very nice. Don't forget to bring me the ice cream sandwich. Boy.
Whoa!
Wait, you ran away.
I know I went too far.
That's all right. I'm
Get
just
your
taking
ice
the ice
cream.
cream. Thank you very much.
Come on, Norm.
Norm, nice to see you. Let me get that out of your way. Come on. Yeah, follow him.
Did I lose, Norm?
See you later.
I lost you, sorry. Watch the cables, man. Oh, no! Wow!
Oh,
Norm Macdonald.
Good to see you.
Norm.
Good to see you.
Welcome. I'm sorry, Norm, I lost you.
Yeah.
The brakes are a little thin on that.
Yeah, that worked out well.
We can get that fixed back there, too. No trouble.
Wait a minute, are you the new Batman?
Oh, am I wearing my Batman hat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you've been up to?
Well, no, not in real life, I'm not. In real life, it's Bruce Wayne. Are you talking about the movie?
Yeah.
The new movie?
What are you up to lately? I saw you in Jack and Jill. Your great
you
cameo in there. Yeah.
You know what I'd like to see is like a superhero come along that isn't conflicted.
That'd be nice.
Like when I was a kid,
Perfectly adjusted, right?
it was just Superman. He was all happy, like he was this, Christopher Reeves, and he was like, and then they became like, oh, I'm Batman, like, who's worse, me or the Joker? And you're like, the Joker.
Yeah, it doesn't make
And
any
you go,
sense.
really? I'm almost as bad as the Joker. And you're like, no, of course the Joker's way worse.
Just be the superhero.
Yeah. What's that, man?
Been watching these Regis highlights, and
oh yeah, Regis is gone. Right?
Well, today's the last day, 9 o'clock.
Is it?
On WGN on our station? You'll see the final one.
Who
But
is
they were
the
showing. They haven't announced anything that's happening, but they were showing highlights of you as some of the highlights of Regis through the years.
Really?
Yeah. What do you remember? What are some of your Regis memories?
Well, one time I was on his other show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it was Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so the questions are a little easier.
Yeah, you won.
I heard they didn't give you the money.
Insulting.
Yeah.
No, they give it to a charity. They don't tell you.
that sucks.
No, they give it to sick children.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. They need, they need money too.
Are you drunk? Because all you did was ride a cooler and you're sweating.
I am. Well, it's hot it's hotter than a $2
Well, he's
pistol
got like
in here.
12 layers on.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
thought it was going to be really cold.
Well, you're from Canada. This should be springtime for you.
No, I know I'm from Canada, but I'm still a human being. Like it's not like we evolved differently. Yeah, no, I'm from the frozen north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets colder than It gets colder than a...
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Get your finger on the panic button.
No, I think it gets colder than a vampire's demeanor.
Okay, that's better.
Wow. Surprisingly cerebral.
What are you guys up to, man?
Living the great life, living the dream every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Did you enjoy that bit we did with driving around?
It was really hysterical.
Yeah, I got a late. They put me in late. I don't think I'd have to take.
Where did you go? Did you take a spin around the station? I couldn't find you.
You drove way too far down the hall.
I got a heavy foot.
There's a real stream of consciousness thing happening here, Norm.
Yeah, it's called conversation. But there's no break on mine.
There wasn't on mine either.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's what makes it fun.
That's what makes
it fun until somebody gets
hurt.
Exactly, yeah.
Norm's going to be at Zanies at Pheasant Run
right.
this weekend in St. Charles. Is this what you do with the crowd? Just stream of consciousness talk?
Why do you keep saying stream of consciousness? That's just speak.
That's tough to be that good and clean.
Yeah, it's
That's
impossible.
so impressive.
I'm impressed with clean comics.
Me too. Way more impressed than anyone that's superior as a dirty. It seems like a crush a lot of times.
I like dirty ones too. I like.
It's a real meeting of the mind.
Your last Letterman with the World War I and II bit. I have never heard more comics talk about a bit. And I heard that you put a lot of work into that.
Goddamn right I did.
But didn't he do the Hitler bit too about it? Where
No,
Germany challenges the world. And then they fought the world again.
Yeah, those are isn't Hitler a comedy killer though? Wouldn't that be one of those things? That
No,
you
you
can't...
kidding me?
Well,
Hitler's like, there's no comedy killer nowadays. You know what I mean?
Not anymore?
I feel like just the opposite. I feel like there's almost fake shock sometimes where it's like people, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like, that's almost like a comedy helper in some ways.
Right.
Not the way Norm did it. That was a different bit.
But he had a great joke about I don't know if you guys are here. He goes, I got no problem with, North Korea. I never lay in bed. They try to scare you on the news, He goes, but I never woke up North Korea. I hope they don't get me, And nobody really laughed, but you hear Letterman cackling in the background. And you realize it's just with Norm, it's all, you are being fucking played. When you think he's bombing, it's all a big setup to the fucking, in a year, he's going to have the perfect special ever.
You might as well sit with Norm and just keep a smile on your face because you don't know where you are in the joke.
There is one country that worries me, though. Not Iraq, not Iran, not North Korea. The only country that really worries me is the country of Germany. I don't know if you guys are history buffs or not, but...
Well, I did see that Norm was Letterman's choice to be his last stand-up. I thought that was pretty.
That was a funny bit too about
that was great.
World War II.
Well, which one? The funniest bit I thought of Norm's that he said was how your phones change everything now.
Right.
That is a picture. He's got one grainy picture of his great-grandfather, like separating the hogs on the farm.
Right.
But now, because everybody's got a phone right now, somebody from years from now, here's 1 million pictures of my great-grandfather doing everything in their life.
And Norm's face when he did his grandfather.
Yeah, so he's just
horrified that someone's taking his picture. Like, just looking like in shock, like, don't take my picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great bit.
I got a picture of my great-grandfather. The thing took 6 hours. Take your picture, and there's a picture of my great-grandfather, one. They only had, every guy had one picture back then. And it's just him like. I gotta get back, feed them hogs. Who's gonna feed the hogs?
So my next big hero after Letterman's got to be Norm Macdonald. What did you learn about his set for his last appearance?
Well, that is hands down every single person that I talked to. I asked them what their favorite appearance is, and like no joke, Norm Macdonald was what everyone pointed to. And my editor kept saying, you got to cut this down. Like, it's just over and over again of people saying Norm's great. And I was like, no, it really was that good. Like, it has to be the longest part of the book.
Nice. Now I'm really going to get the book. That's awesome.
And so Jerry
he was
Foley.
lying to you before. Now he's really going to
yeah, now. And well, that's because I said I never send them for free. So now he's like, I mean, I know I'm supposed to. It kills my publicist. We're off topic already. But my publicist keeps saying, you know, like, Iowa station wants to do a thing. Send him a book. And I'm like, what? I have to pay for those. Anyway, back to Norm. Jerry Foley was the director on The Late Show. And he said that Norm showed up like super early, like way earlier than anyone would. And he didn't want to tell anyone what he was going to do, what his monologue was going to be about. And he was just sort of walking around, just like soaking in the building because he wanted to spend as much time as he could there. And so, and they were kind of concerned because you don't know what he's going to do and they have to be sure Dave will like it, and you know. And so he kind of took him aside, and he said he didn't really know Norm very well. Like, he didn't have some bond with him, but he said, you know, you've got to kind of share with me what you're going to do today so we can help you. And it kind of opens up this notebook, and it is napkins and like receipts and all of these notepads where they said they could just tell he had been working on it forever.
Oh, wow.
And even like in the cab over, he said, when I just came up with this, and I don't know if you guys remember his set, but I think it's the best stand-up set that's ever been performed on late night television.
I definitely agree. And did Dave like it?
Yeah, I mean, Dave was really embarrassed by it in a good way, but I mean, he just couldn't believe, because Norm breaks down crying in the set. I mean, that's crazy in itself. And he told him he loved him. Norm told Dave, and you know, Dave doesn't really like that stuff. And I think Bill Sheff says, like, Dave just doesn't want to hear that kind of stuff. But it's true.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald was just on David Letterman.
I heard he cried. He was so upset.
He cried, and it was like really like beautiful.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember back in May when Letterman retired, you were one of the last guests, and you got pretty choked up.
Well,
it was a pretty emotional time, wasn't it?
No, Letterman, I think Letterman, like, he was my hero, but I think he was everybody's hero. He changed the way people talk in America, and, you know, he really helped me when other people didn't like me.
You did a poetic goodbye to David Letterman, did you not?
Well, I did. This is what I did. I wanted to do stand-up because I did stand-up on his show 25 years ago. And so I did stand-up, and I did the best stand-up I could possibly do. And then I did a joke that I remember David Letterman doing when I was young. Still remains my favorite joke. And then I got a little teary. I choked up. I didn't realize I was going to choke up. And then I certainly didn't realize I was going to tell him I love him. I said, I love you.
He was emotional at saying goodbye to you on the show.
At the time when, and like Conan suggests, I didn't know he was ill, so surprised. In thinking about that moment, he must have known a great deal about what his future was and how long it might have been. I always took it as an enormous compliment that my emotional situation had affected him.
Right.
But now, to be fair, this guy knew more than just I was leaving.
Take me on a journey. Take me far away from this life. I'd leave it in a hurry. Let's run away before morning light.
As I just like to say, I know that Mr. Letterman is not for the mawkish, and he has no truck for the sentimental. But if something is true, it is not sentimental. And I say in truth, I love you. Oh my God.
Very funny, Norm. And thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Norm Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen. That was very sweet, Norm.
Joining us now, comedian Tom Green is on the line. Norm was a frequent guest on Tom's talk show and a friend of his. Tom, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's such a sad day for comedy and for everybody who loves comedy, and just wanted to send my condolences and sympathies to Norm's family and friends and all of his fans here in Ottawa and around the world. As you mentioned, he was from Ottawa. He went to Gloucester High School, as you mentioned. I always considered him an Ottawa boy there, eh? And, when I was a kid, I started doing stand-up comedy myself in Ottawa at Yuck Yucks, and that was before Norm had made his big, had his big break, and it was before he was on SNL. And I was probably 15 years old, going down to the basement of the Beacon Arms Hotel where Yuck Yucks was at the time on Albert Street. And Norm was probably in his mid-20s, and he was unlike anybody I'd ever seen on stage. A different kind of comedy than I'd ever seen on television or anywhere, just the acerbic, sarcastic, surprising delivery, and you mentioned his deadpan voice and delivery was something that was very new, and it made me very inspired as a kid because I knew he was from Ottawa, and here he was up on stage being funnier than anybody I'd ever seen on TV. And shortly after those first years of starting stand-up, we heard that Norm had moved to Los Angeles. He was writing for the Roseanne show. And it just was amazing to think that somebody who was doing stand-up at Yuck Yucks only a year earlier was now living in Hollywood. And then Saturday Night Live and his incredible career afterwards was something that was just so inspiring to me as a kid in Ottawa who wanted to do stand-up. And it made me so happy when I eventually did move down to Los Angeles myself and was doing my show that Norm was very generous with his time. I don't know if it was because I was from Ottawa and I grew up on Monson Crescent just down the road from Jasper where he grew up, and we sort of would have a laugh about that. But he would come to my show, and when I was doing my internet talk show in my living room in the early 2000s, and we would just sit up there on air and stream before web streaming was a thing and have laughs like you wouldn't believe.
What was he like as a guest, Tom? What was it like to have him on the show?
Well, he was just, the thing about Norm is he's just such a brilliant guy too, and he would find ways to talk about subjects that you wouldn't normally find yourself talking about, and then he would find comedy in them in places that you would never expect. And his just delivery was just, of course, incredible. His whole way about him was very, very unique and just hilarious. And for me, I was like I said, I was so in awe of him that it made for an interesting show, because I was just so excited that he was coming up to my house, and he would come up time and time again. And I remember we would do the shows, and on the shows we would go live and we would take calls on the internet from people, and he would just always catch people off guard with really irreverent and ridiculous comebacks and jokes. But then after the show would end, this happened every time the show would end, and I was in my house at the time was in the Hollywood Hills, looking over the city of Los Angeles, and the show would end around midnight, and then Norm would want to stay, and we would end up going and sitting in my office. And at the time, YouTube was kind of a new thing, and we would just sit there late into the night watching comedy on YouTube, watching old Chris Farley bits or old Saturday Night Live pieces or interesting, hilarious viral videos that we'd found, and we'd just sit up and
he just wanted to hang out, Tom.
Yeah, it really did feel like that, and that was the thing that always made me feel so great when I did that show was we tried to have people just come and hang out, but and I would invite up people that I loved and was respected and wanted to get to know in comedy, but it was always made me feel so nice that Norm would sort of stay there after every time, and we got to know each other really well, and it's such a sad day, for me personally. I just found out about this when everyone else did. He really did keep this quiet. I did not know that he was battling cancer. As a cancer survivor myself, I know how complex and stressful that can be. It makes me, it surprises me that and I wish in some ways that he'd reached out to me and talked to about it, because I could have been there for him as a cancer survivor. But I think it's probably, I'd like to think that he must have felt there was some element of surprise. He always felt that it was good to have an element of surprise in a joke, that a good joke, a great joke, has to surprise you, and that was his style on stage, and it seems to be that might be maybe his final point was to catch us all off guard one last time, a showman to the end. Rest in peace.
Tom, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing these wonderful stories. It's such a fitting, lovely tribute to somebody who meant so much clearly to you and to so many listeners, a comedy legend. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald, and thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
You take care, Tom Green. Comedian Tom Green calling into the show. Knew Norm Macdonald. Spent some time with him as a friend, as somebody that he worked with, because, as he said, Norm would come on his talk show. And they got to know each other that way. Both of them also with that Canadian connection.
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try. And we both got our own problems. But
So I said, I can think of something. I can handle it, Because for like Letterman or somebody like that, it's real hard. You have to be really on the top of your game, as you know.
Right, yeah.
Because he's real funny. But The View, it's not that tough, to keep up with.
Right, sure.
Star Jones or whatever, whoever they are. So
Barbara Walters there, though.
Yeah,
she's tough to keep up with, right? I don't know what that means.
So I'm like, I'll be fine. That's what I kept telling the guy. So the guy's like, but that's their job, So this guy would always have ideas. He would phone me with ideas. He'd go,
This goes on for weeks before the appearance, right?
Weeks.
It's almost like it becomes like work.
It is. Talking to that guy is harder than talking to the host,
Yeah.
And he's excited, and it's his job, so I don't want to. So he'd be like, what if he came out in a red wig? I like, what the fuck? Why would I do that, right? He's like, the gals have been teasing Barbara about, tinging her hair. I'm like, no, but then it'll look like my idea, and then I got a red wig on, and
Right, yeah. You don't want to take part in their silliness.
Just over and over, every time. And he goes, well, do you have anything? I go, no, I can't think, but I'll think of something, So he says, anyways, one of the ones he phones me, he goes, I'll tell you what you do, man. He goes, you come out. He goes, you're talking to the gals, and all of a sudden, your cell phone rings, right? He goes, it's in the middle of the show. Like, he's really excited, right?
He goes, you answer the cell phone. You go, excuse me, ladies. He goes, we're not going to tell them about it. And the cell phone rings. He goes, excuse me, ladies. It's your agent, Morty. You know he had this name?
Right. Yeah.
He goes, so you're like, Morty, you can't call me here. I'm on The View. You know, I'm on TV.
Right.
What do you mean you have an offer for me? You know, and I had this crazy Jewish accent in the story. You know, what do you mean? I can't do it. I'm on The View. So I'm like, yeah. I didn't want to, you know, you don't want to hurt people's feelings, you know. So I'm like, no, that one's, yeah, it sounds pretty good, but maybe I'll think of something else, you know.
Right.
He was so excited.
Yeah.
So anyways. This is getting to be a long story.
No, it's fine. You know, we can actually stay on the air as long as we want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I get there. So anyways, I'm really late, right? Because I had a big hand at this poker game.
Right.
So
you show up right before you gotta go on the air.
Show up. You know, so I'm going. I go. I got the story about Bill Cosby. I'll do that. I know how to do that story. I did it before on Letterman, and it'll be fine. So I go in. And I tell the guy, listen, man, I do this story about Letterman. So I walk out, you know. Now, unbeknownst to me, as I was walking out, this guy had muttered something. I hadn't slept for like 3 days, and it's just the phone call, you know. So I go, oh, yeah. You know. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he had slipped like a cell phone. He put a cell phone in my pocket.
Oh.
You know? So anyways, I got out there, and then...
He'd slipped a cell phone in your pocket.
Yeah, thinking I was in for this gag, right?
And it's all set to ring.
I forgot.
You forgot about it.
I forgot about it.
Okay. So, and all hell breaks loose, obviously.
So I go out to the, I go to The View, and those 4 bags are sitting there. You know?
Oh, come on.
So, no, ladies,
yeah,
women, you know.
Yeah.
It's not politically correct to say bag.
No.
But
was
you know,
Rosie
you got Michael Richards is saying the N-word. I can't say the B word.
No, you can say that, absolutely.
I want to talk later about now they have the F word for fag, which is really strange.
Yeah.
But
the guy from Grey's Anatomy got in trouble for saying.
Yeah, the N guy, the N-word guy.
The F word.
No, but he was an N-word guy, wasn't he?
I can't remember.
That was the irony.
Everybody's
no, he was African American.
Everybody's going nuts out there.
He was African American.
Yeah. Said the F word. He said the F word.
It'd be funny if you were an African American. You know, if you were a racist, you would not say African American. Maybe you'd say the A word.
What's the A word?
The African American.
Oh yeah.
But so I go on the View.
Yeah.
So this is what had happened to me a month previously. This was whenever the first election was, the Bush.
Right.
Bush against.
Gore.
Al Gore.
Yeah.
The first time, right? I know nothing about politics, you know. And so. But
this is right after the election?
This is before the election.
Okay.
Before the first election. So what happened was I got a call from this guy, Ben Stein. You know that guy?
Sure, yeah.
So he said, how'd you like to meet George Bush? He's running for president, you know? So I go, holy fuck, that would be cool, you know? Meet a guy running for president. Maybe later he'll become president, and I'll be his buddy, because this is how naive I was, because I knew him like 2 months before he became president.
Right.
So in Hollywood, you know, obviously very liberal, right? So so Gore showed up, and it was like Barbara Streisand and every giant star in Hollywood, right? So when Bush plane came down, literally it was me and Ben Stein. We were the celebrities.
Right.
So it was really lame. And then when George Bush came out with his wife, he said to her, "See, I told you he'd come about me."
Right.
They were expecting maybe it would just be Ben Stein. They're really happy that 2 celebrities.
Right, sure.
You know, and real peripheral celebrities. So, but it was cool because everyone hates George Bush and stuff. So I got to go on his airplane and talk to him. I talked to the guy for an hour.
Got to hang out with him.
Yeah. So it was really cool. You know, I don't know anything about politics, but it's cool to meet the guy that's might be the president. You know? Yeah. So, anyways,
what did you talk to Bush about on his plane?
I talked to him about I don't know shit about politics, but he didn't know much either.
He hadn't really been elected yet.
No, he hadn't been elected and everything. And I told him some jokes. And he sometimes he'd go like, "There's mics or something like that."
Yeah.
It's not a very interesting story.
Right. That's cool.
But see, it's a mini.
This guy's been just sitting here listening to the whole story.
That's why
we haven't even introduced ourselves to him yet. What's your name?
My name is Dagan.
Where are you?
I'm just outside Montreal.
Montreal. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so you're about to walk out.
Yeah, so I go on The View, right?
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to I said, I'll talk about the Bill Cosby story, you know? So anyways, the lady from The View goes, take a look at this picture. And show a picture of me standing beside presidential nominee George Bush.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like,
You're on The
"What?"
View now.
Yeah, I'm on The View. And they're like, what's going on here? That's what the lady says to me, one of the ladies, right? Like it was a fucking
Which
picture
was it? Star
of,
Jones, Meredith Vieira?
Who's the fat black one?
Well, Star Jones left the show, though. She's
There was
not
a
on there
fat African-American.
Star
lady.
Jones, I think, yeah.
That was the
She
lady.
lost a lot of weight later, too.
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah.
It was big. There was a big brouhaha over there.
Was there?
Yeah, but yeah, so she asked you that.
So she's like, what's going on here? Right? And it's just a picture of me with a guy running for the president. But the way they said it, it was like that picture of Kurt Waldheim with Hitler in the fucking woods, right? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what's wrong with this, right? So just to be crazy, kind of, like, and just because they got under my skin, I don't know nothing about politics and nothing, I said, well, it's better than that guy that's in there now. That guy murdered a guy, Bill Clinton, right?
Right.
And then they're like, what? And I go, they go, what? So I go, he murdered a guy, remember? Some guy killed him because I remember somebody died.
Right, sure, yeah. Someone who had
suicide
committed
or something.
suicide. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I heard a crazy conspiracy thing that they killed him.
So you just start, yeah.
I'm like, he killed, don't you remember that? You know, but I'm acting like everybody knows it. Like I'm just acting like a retard. And then Barbara Walter goes, you're walking a pretty thin line, mister. And I'm like, I thought it was a matter of public record. Barbara, you're a newswoman, back me up, you know. It kept going on, and it was like, fucking, you know, and I remember she kept going like, you're one piece of work, mister, like getting really
Really
crazy,
taking
man.
you seriously, yeah.
Yeah,
Not remembering that, you know,
I'm a comedian
the
that
jokes
doesn't know
on
shit,
Weekend Update were...
So I just did it to be like stupid, and then so there's just like, you know, the audience like confused, you know, and the ladies are all angry. All of a sudden, I hear like coming out of the thing like cling, ding, like it's a fucking fire alarm or something. What the fuck is that? And then I remember it's my phone, you know, my cell phone, this joke.
Oh, yeah.
The producer backstage saw that everything was going to hell and decided to fix it, you know. So like I go, oh, yeah, I go, Marty, man, this is a bad time to call because all the ladies hate me now and stuff like that, you know. And Barbara Walters goes, what the hell are you doing? Like, she's just...
Right.
I go, I know, I'm a little scared. I go, I don't know. The guy backstage, he told me that it would be funny if I pretended my Agent Morty called. And then there was like about 5 seconds of silence. And Barbara Walters said, we'll be right back. And then she gave me the boot.
That is on YouTube right now? That's on YouTube right now, apparently, Bill. Yeah. Have you queued it up? No, I don't have it yet. Oh, you don't have it? We should try to find that. Oh, my, that's uncomfortable, huh? Have you been asked back?
No.
No?
I thought it was fun.
Oh, yeah, no, that's awesome. You love those uncomfortable moments, though, right?
I like it, yeah. Like with stand-up, if I bomb, I really, really like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you ever get like that?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Every night here.
When I die, I want to be cremated, and my ashes spread eagle and fucked hard, like a fucking real tramp. Wow, come on, man. Why did they make me say that? Wow. Jesus Christ. You see, somebody writes that, it's not me. It's just some fucker over there in the next room. Yeah. And then I say it, like a goddamn robot. And then people think I thought of it. But I'm clearly, you know. Been thinking about your mortality a lot lately? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, you turn 70 and it's you can't run from it.
Ah, fuck, I was hoping you could. When I die, I want my body donated to science. But more specifically, a scientist who is working on bringing dead guys back to life.
Oh, that's just, is that funny at all? That's just a statement. I'm serious, am I crazy? When I die, I want my body to be donated to science, but more specifically, a scientist who's working on bringing dead guys back to, yeah, that I don't,
Okay, forget that
I guess
one.
that could be funny.
But this one, I have my funeral, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, most of these funerals, crying and sad and everything like that. And That's what I'd like, you know? I don't want, I've heard of other ones. Let's have a party. Whoa, whoa.
No party.
There'll be a lot of party days later. But right now, I'm dead. I mean, you know, people should be talking, crying.